Hello, my lovely Aquarius. Welcome to your Pluto Retrograde predictions. What will your Pluto Retrograde bring? Pluto is all about transformation, hidden desires, hidden traumas, things that we need to work on that are being brought to the surface, as well as with the combination of being in Venus retrograde too. So let's go ahead and see what it has to bring for you, Aquas. Ooh. So there's an ending of a cycle with this Pluto retrograde. I feel like a lot is being transformed. You may see drastic changes over the next month or so that we are in retrograde. Month or two for the shadow period. I think that one of the karmic cycles that you are working on closing some things that are going to be brought up are very emotional, with the King of Cups coming out beside the World. You could also be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But I think you're a little indecisive about opening up. Maybe about communicating how you feel. With the Death card coming through, though, that's going to change soon. That's going to be changing with this retrograde. We got Temperance. So there's going to be a need for balance and balance of emotional and material things that are around you. And we have the 8 of Wands. So this is fast-moving energy. I think that a lot is going to change during this retrograde, and it's going to happen like before your eyes. I think you're going to come out as a brand new person, and people are going to be a little confused. Like, wow, 2 months and a lot has changed. All right, we got the Devil card. This could bring up a lot of shadow sides with just yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shadow work with abandonment. And then also I see with this 5 of Pentacles, and also I see that there's going to be a lot of work on just attachments per se, emotional attachments, allowing yourself to open up, working on, maybe you are someone who leaves people out in the cold, maybe you're more so detached. But just working on that, because there's a lot of sword energy here. So working on your communication, working on how you are interacting with people. But I think abandonment is going to be a big focus for this karmic cycle. Let's see. We got the 4 of Swords coming out. Oh, y'all got a lot to work on. Okay. We got the 4 of Swords coming out. So maybe you're waiting for things to kind of unfold during this cycle. Yeah, I think you kind of know that you're about to go through a change, and you're just waiting on things to unfold. With the 7 of Swords, this is kind of speaking about just like being sneaky. Maybe you are hiding this transformation, or hiding some of the things that come up during this transformation. You're kind of putting up your walls so that people cannot see what you're going through. We have the Emperor here. So this could speak of just really gaining your own personal power. And with Judgment coming through and the Knight of Swords beside it, you're moving towards facing yourself. Actually being open enough to face your demons, because the Judgment card is right beside the Devil card. So just opening yourself up to be able to face your shadow side, the things that you may not be able to accept. or see on the regular because it's kind of pushed down. These are like subconscious fears, traumas, but this is more so like relationship traumas as opposed to childhood traumas. But there could be a little focus on that with the Fool card. But we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, and the Fool card. So with this transformation, we have the Wheel, the World, and Judgment all on the board, and Death. So this is going to be a really, really intense time for you guys. Things are going to look completely different week by week. Week by week, I feel like it's going to be like you're birthing a new version of yourself. But this is going to cause a lot of conflict within some of your social circles. People may not understand exactly what is going on. And I think that's why it's such a strong focus on sword energy and just communicating, letting people know what's going on so nobody's left out in the dark. As far as the sexual things that are being brought up, even though I don't feel like this is a really, really strong sexual focus, but just being able to communicate how you feel, maybe being able to communicate your needs, being able to communicate your needs. Also, like I said, opening up. And I think for a lot of you guys, you may have kind of lost your drive. So gaining that drive back, that desire to share something with someone else. As an air sign, it's a lot harder for us to just kind of have mindless sex. It has to be something mental. We have to be mentally stimulated. So what could be coming through during this time could be somebody who is able to fuck your mind. Yeah, and as I said, bibliomancy comes out, and patience. Yeah. So throughout this cycle, even if you do not meet someone during this cycle, or you're not in a relationship with someone, this big transformation will ultimately bring in someone who is mentally, not only mentally, but spiritually prepared for this type of connection. This person could be like a librarian. You guys could meet in a place like that. But this retrograde is going to bring about a lot of healing. A lot of healing. I think that if you all do meet someone during this time, it'll bring about a lot of healing. But there will be constant transformations in this relationship. A lot of times I tell people to wait until after the Venus retrograde and Pluto retrograde is over, because this dredges up not only your subconscious fears, your relationship issues, the things that you have to heal, but it also brings up that in your partner. And as much as we love to heal with people, it's a lot easier to heal on your own. So really take this time to figure out what you want in a partner. You know, you can write down little lists or do things of that nature. But figuring out what you want in a partner, kind of focusing on your communication. So how do you view a relationship? What do you want from things? I think sometimes we get caught up in what our partner needs or what our partner wants, and we lose focus of ourselves. All right, let's get some sexual oracle cards out. Ooh, this is the second one to get Three's Company. Y'all are... So at this time, if you're not in a relationship, or if you are and you're in a polyamorous relationship, there could be a focus on bringing other people into your sexual relationship, or this could be something that's being brought up. There also could be a focus on just, you could have some fears of, so I'm seeing it two ways. You guys may have an interest in threesomes, foursomes, adding people to your relationship or whatever the case may be, or just your sexual interactions. But this could be something that triggers you deeply because you may, like I said, have a strong focus on abandonment. You may be codependent on others. And through this healing, you'll be able to open up to that side of yourself and actually be able to enjoy some of the things that you desire, but may not have been able to access at that time. And we also have the Romance Oracle and the Toys Oracle. So, I think this is really just like a fun time for you to explore. And though a lot of the cards on here are major arcana and this is a deep, deep transformation, I think the best way for you to kind of just go along with this process is to just go with the flow, and enjoy yourself. Make it fun. You know, get some games that kind of make you think about what you like. If you have a partner or if you have someone in mind, you know, go out and test something new every day. Like, babe, tonight we're going to try this, or tomorrow we're going to try this. You know, doing things that excite you. And as an air sign, we're quite, we don't like the conventional things. So it doesn't throw me off that you guys have toys. So yeah, really just let yourself explore. And not only with a partner, but with yourself. Allow yourself to first see what you like and how you can please yourself so that you can teach others how to do the same. And then the Romance card, this is really just, like I said, focusing on this abandonment and working on being able to find the romance in things. Sometimes we get lost in just the mental connection of it, and it's like little roses, like I was telling Virgo, little roses, little small things, neck kisses, like little hand kisses, just slight things that make you feel present or allow you to feel pleased or wanted in a relationship, and being able to communicate that. Because as air signs, people think that we're just so disconnected, or we don't have feelings, but a lot of times we just don't know how to communicate those feelings. So open up and communicate those feelings, girl, because somebody's gonna give you the world. Let's get some more oracle cards out. All right, we have the Express Yourself card, and New Beginnings, and Meditate. Yeah. So with the Express Yourself and New Beginnings, these are both like really, really bright cards. This one has yellow and orange, and this one has brown, but this is kind of like earthy, just getting back to home. And I also think of 5th house energy, so Leo energy, just being playful, going out and having fun, experimenting, just really allowing yourself to feel like a kid again, and not like in a weird way, but yeah. Opening up, using your throat chakra. You guys may need to do some throat chakra meditations. I'll have that in the bio below. But new beginnings. For some of you all, this deep transformation will bring in new relationships, not only sexual, but also just friendships, people that may be going through something similar that don't know how to communicate, and you'll be able to teach them through your learning experience. But yeah, meditate. Once you come out of this transformation, you know, you will be a completely different person. Things will look completely different for you. But it's like you're coming out on the other side more yourself than you ever were. That's funny. With the little tiny oracle cards, we got third party. So yeah, for some of you all, you may have been in a relationship where there was a third party, and that caused this abandonment trauma or trigger. Or for some of you all, you are interested in that and you don't know how to communicate it. But your partner is saying, I love you, and like they support you no matter what. So as long as you're able to communicate that, I feel like they will be open to that. And then we have travel. So for some of you all during this transformation, you have travel, and we need time apart. So for some of you all during this transformation, you'll be leaving behind a lot of people, a lot of things that no longer serve you, because you're moving into your new skin. It's like the shedding process of a snake. You are shedding the old skin and regenerating, cell restoration, times 100. You guys are going into a brand new phase, and everybody can't come with you. So and then with this being Venus retrograde, when we get to your video, it'll be more so a focus on relationships and things like that. But I think that this process will be a really big shedding of just old habits, old thought processes, and things that are keeping you from moving forward in your personal development. All right, let me know your stories down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.